Alright, there's the first button. There's the second button. It looks like I got it going. There we go. Alright, welcome to Space Engineers in the Morning. I am the Blind Gaming Guy. This is our playthrough of Space Engineers 2. Last week, on Thursday, we got our jump ship design finish and started welding her up. I realized that we are having a small power issue. Not a huge one, but we need to generate some power. And the best way to do that would be with some uranium. Unfortunately, we don't have any uranium. Which means we have to go looking for uranium. So we're going to start the stream a little early today and go hunting uranium. With that in mind, let's get straight to it. And that looks like an asteroid directly in front of me, so that's where I'm going to head. I hope it is an asteroid. And not just... well, it definitely is an asteroid. And not just a dark spot in the skybox. Looks like there's some small ones directly below where I was heading, so let's try there first. Maybe we'll get really lucky and find uranium there. Anyone who's watched me for any length of time knows that every 3 months I have to go and see the doctor for shots to my face to deal with pain. Yesterday was a shots day, so I'm hurting today. I had 20 shots to my face yesterday. Directly in the part of my face affected by nerve damage. So, instead of just normal nerve damage pain today, I get nerve damage pain from I get normal nerve damage pain plus pain from 20 shots into the nerve damage. Lots of fun. Don't recommend. So silicon. I should be seeing more than I'm seeing. This asteroid is not helpful. Drills. Really? I clicked a button. Why didn't it keep up? Pretty sure I saw an opening, so I'm just gonna try to fly into it. Did I see opening? Nope. It's just a trick of my headlights. Some lead and more lead. Some silicon was on here too. There's some iron. No uranium here. Yes, let's go there. Whoa. Lead and titanium. Yeah, that's all it's gonna be here. Go watch planetary gravity. If I'm close enough, I'm starting to see terrain features through atmosphere. It must either, one, not have much atmosphere, or two, I must be really close to the top of it. We got a release date for mechanicals, March 23rd. We will have rotors and pistons and all kinds of good clang-inducing stuff. So if you want to see Space Engineers 2 really get crazy, keep an eye in the near future, because it is going to get that way. Space Engineers 2 is going to be absolutely crazy in the not distant future, as the rotors and pistons allow us to do some absolutely silly things in the near future. Hinges apparently are a little ways further off, as are wheels. But new things coming on the 23rd, which is awesome. Alright, I got nickel and copper. Still just nickel. Some ice. Come on, uraniums. Iron. Nickel. Not helpful. There's something right there. nearest one, right where the sun is right now. Wait, communication station. Apparently we've actually been to this set of asteroids. Any chance there's uranium near these asteroids? Silicon, copper, nickel, iron. So that's a no. Let me see if I can see something. Do. There's supposed to be a uranium mine. You're right. There's naturally occurring ore. Is only found in asteroids, so I am looking for the right thing. Or is this Space Engineers 1? Hold on. Oh, that's the Space Engineers 1 wiki. Well, does the uranium mine give a... See if I can get GPS for it and get back to it. This one might tell me what I want to know. Sorry, you guys are not able to see what I'm looking for. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Well, poo. Guess we'll aim for the one furthest over here. Where the sun keeps the other two well lit. And who knows, maybe we'll actually find the uranium we're after. Look, there's a fourth. There's some little ones. A really asteroid heavy section right here. Haven't seen this many asteroids together yet. First, the small little debris ones first. Okay, well, those have nothing. Guess we'll go to this one next. Looks like that's some ice, some silicon. Gold. Yeah, we're not still looking for that. Lead. Some more gold. Ice. Lots of ice and lots of cobalt. Pretty much like the asteroid we set up on. Nickel. There's another one over there. I didn't see what it was in time. I think magnesium. Iron. Yep, magnesium. More iron. So iron and magnesium. There should be a third big one. There it is. So I think that's the third big one. I don't think that one is. I think that's the one I started at. Well, this could be the first one I started at. Find out if there's a ton of gold here, we'll know. Cobalt. Ice. Can't see. There's more ice. No! How bad? Frustrating but not horrible, okay. Ice, chromium, cobalt. Well, we'll head back home. Try to get some repairs. Maybe see if we see any asteroids between here and there. How bad is it? Three islanders, so. Oh my. Yeah, I bashed that thing up bad. I had it just about completely destroyed. I wonder about something. I'll see. Just a second. What is that? Hold on. We have to move the H2O2. hit an H2O2 under here. Ran it into the ice. Copper, iron, nickel, titanium. Oh, there's a ton of ice right here. That's where I bored. I actually drilled out that spot with the miner. I remember that. So I cleared the space out already. Just ice here and there. Ice that I can create on my own, or get on my own. Not create, obviously. You could load down with a bunch of ice. And, it's actually not a horrible idea. Load ourselves down with a bunch of ice and put on some hydro engines for extra for power, at least until we can find some uraniums. Alright, so I guess that's what we're gonna do here. Fill up on some ice and go get some hydrogen engines for this short term. And then go looking for hydrogen after that. Or uranium later. Get some welding done. We have a lot of welding to do. Ah, jeez Louise. Okay, there on the bottom you can see the last place I dug a big hole into this. Off my drills, go in, fix the bugs, it's irritating. Cargo, 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 cargo. Where are the drills? There they are. There's a hide empty bar. There needs to be a hide full. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but when you're trying to deal with something like this, having a way to hide all the full ones would be helpful. Now we could just be done. Alright. Oh, I didn't need to close that. I need to come back into this side and turn my drills back on. There's 1,000 kilos of ice. Alright, back to inventory screen. And check out a cockpit, cargo. First drill, second drill. Empty cargo container. Empty connector. There's a full drill. Followed by a cargo container. 1 drill, 2 drill, 3 drill, full drill. Actually, we are really close to full. We'll manually drill out the rest. This might be the heaviest the Heartbreaker's ever been. Almost 100 tons of ice. Or 100,000 kilos of ice. Alright, let's find my base now. There. We ought to accelerate roughly the speed of a snail. And decelerate just as fast. So, slow acceleration. Actually, apparently we're closer to the station than my base. Let's go there first for a minute. Let me test our curiosity while we're doing this. More a question of how long it's going to take me to slow down than it is how fast do I get there. Oop, there goes a piece of ice. Apparently I have a couple pieces of ice stuck on my ship. It's funny. I have to say, that big fire on my ship, it really is really bugging me. I don't know if I can get what I want here, but we're going to try something. Oh, dang, that spot hurts. Sorry. Alright, where do I park here? Right there. Okay. Alright. Hop out. Let's go inside. And take a look at something. Contracts. Well, let me see the previously done ones. Oh well. Wrong side. Alright, head toward the Kermit base. Okay, and slow down. It took us that long to get this fast, so it'll take us that long to get back slow. At the moment, I think I have more reverse thrusts than forward thrusts. Didn't take me as long as I thought it would. came in directly above where we're supposed to land. Well forward already, but we're getting there. It's not quite so heavily skewed. I didn't mean K. Alright, I can do mean K. Do that. And inventory. I need the sledge. Now we need cargo container. And ice. Just empty the ice. 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 Empty ice. Empty ice. Empty ice. And last but not least, empty some ice. Alright. Okay. Now I need... what is it, 3 ion chambers? Why can I suddenly not see it? Yeah, 3 ion chambers. Where am I at? There. Search ion chamber. It's all to split in this game. I need 3. Okay, Heartbreaker is once again put together. So the second time I shattered it, but you know. G. ENG. Here's the thought. There's hydrogen tanks and hydrogen thrusters, but no hydrogen engines. Reactor, battery, solar panel. Yep, that's it. Reactor, battery, and solar panel. So, I guess we better just start getting some solar panels out. We planned to do anyway, but wow. Oh, there are 2 sizes. Yeah, we'll do it there and there. Not there. Came out too far. Ay, ay, ay. So where, oh where? So believe it or not, that's exactly where I want it. I don't know how I got to sit right there, but okay, those two sitting perfect. Now, for the next two. It's the exact right width, yes. Yes. Okay. Do the same thing on this side, except for you're going to be a pain and not go where I want you to. Why won't you go where I want you to? There we go. It's getting a good start. There. And there. And there. And can I get away with that one right there? There. Now, here in the middle, can I get one? Right there for sure. Right there. Cannot do one right there then. Okay. Now in here, could line it up with that. Let's come out one more like that. But cannot do one further forward. But if I moved it, no, I'll leave it straight. Like that. Because it'll look right. Like this. Oh, that group's half off of those groups. Oh well. Does not leave room for one right there, though, does it? We'll have to turn T off and try. Sorry about the dog barking in the background. Try one like that. Does that look weird? Yeah, like that does, but I think if I can bring it out... Can't get... It's not centered, though. They're just too far. Alright, well then, I guess... There just won't be one there. Okay, let's start welding up. Glass. I need glass like crazy, apparently. SIL.
Inventory full.
Alright, let's start up at the front. Actually, there's someplace else that we need glass really bad. Finish out this section. Oh, heck. I have to go inside to get the other one. It's alright, there's several over here that still need it too. So if I'm going to do silicon, I must do it all. Where? Oh, where?
Inventory full.
And away we go. Alright, now our cockpit is finished. Now. Ouch. Oh, I didn't see that, Tom. Good morning. Am I out of silicon already? Yep. This is going to take a ton of silicon. This is going to be as bad as doing the iron on top if I don't have a huge stockpile of silicon. So I may have to go out mining silicon. Fortunately, silicon has not been as hard to find as some of the other things. And my idea to use hydrogen for fuel did not pan out as I had hoped. So, we start working on making mass solar power. Do I have? Not hardly any. So we're checking though.
Inventory full.
Oh, stop that. I mean, it takes 1,595 kilograms of silicon to do one of these large solar panels. That means I can carry enough silicon to do 2. And I plan on doing a lot more of these
Inventory full.
once the new setup arrives. I mean, the mechanical parts that we're getting in the not distant future. Why is that not welding? Seriously, why aren't you welding? Oh, it is welding. There's...
Inventory full.
Okay. It gives us part of the front section done.
Inventory full.
Alright. Behind the middle legs. Why is that one? Oh. Oh no. I missed that overlapped a hair. Well, at least that one can come back a hair anyway. It's not the end of the world. Okay, these two are off, so it's fine. Okay. Freaked out there for a second.
Inventory full.
I can't see how many that is. There we go. I have tons of electronic parts, so I don't have to use them up. All I really need to do is use up the fill up the glass. And that gets me all the way to the back.
Inventory full.
I guess I was one. Still need one more to get to the back, actually. Man, come on. Now what? There. I don't know why it did that. $44. 44. Why is that not match up then? I have another one that's overlapping, that's why. Wait a second. Sure enough. That one's correct. That one's incorrect. Okay, I'm out. Okay, that's fine. There we go. That'll fix that. Got all these solar panels welded up.
Inventory full.
$44. All right. Do the middle one. $42, $44. I actually think this might be the last one of these to do. Is that everything? Ow. Yeah, it looks like the bottom is pretty well covered now. Alright, now we need electronic parts. ELE. See, 300 electric parts. I'm not worried about those. Only need an 11 per. Wait. Ran out of glass. Ah!
Inventory full.
I think into. That one's done. That one is not done. 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 Not. Maybe on the other side of the leg. Done. Done. Well, that one didn't even get all the all the glass in it. You're fine. Wait, no, you're not. You only have one. Okay. Again, another one I didn't get all the glass into. Alright. And we have now made a complete circle. Filling in all the electronic components. Now we just need steel. Which means empty your inventory, grab a load of iron.
Inventory full.
Alright. Well, once again, we start. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Sorry, ouches are breakthrough pains from the nerve damage. The latest update for SE2 come out on the 23rd of March. Screwball, and will include the movable blocks, hinges, or not hinges, rotors and pistons. Will come out with wheels in the next update. I still have like two full sectors to explore. I just got busy building myself a ship to move my other ships around.
Inventory.
And it's gonna look like a giant bumblebee. I'll make the wings close over with the new rotors. I'll make wings to close over the top of my yep, those are part of the planets. Are those coming in this new update? I'd have to look. But yeah, that's all coming along with 2 new moons. One for Chemic and one for Verter. Which always feels like I'm muttering when I say. Loads and loads of stuff in the near future coming with this game. Not to mention a water planet in the not hugely distant future, which looking forward to seeing how that's going to play out.
Inventory full.
The Space Engineer is growing, which is wonderful. It doesn't rival its predecessor in many ways yet, but then again, this one's us, so we'll get some time. It is a fun game right now, but I am looking forward to proper combat in the not forever away future. I mean, it's still a ways out. We're not going to get it in this patch or even probably the one after that, but we're getting guns, so combat's not that far out. Alright, copper wire.
Inventory full.
I'm not great with the combat. I never have been. If you watch my other playthroughs, you'll see that my eyesight and combat really don't mix. But it's nice to have the extra variety in there as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm never going to be one of the PvP people, but it's nice to have a little PvE combat from time to time. Maybe not Reaver level combat, but you know. And I like to build a lot. I have to be honest, I mean, seriously, I've spent weeks building a giant bumblebee to jump my explorer and mining craft around because I like to build. Not because there's any real reason to, other than I wanted to. Do I have any more wire? Yeah. I don't do that. If it's a combat scenario in Space Engineers 1, I'll end up building drones and a printer to take care of them. I really don't like to use the nanobot bond in that way. Actually, if I'm going to use a build and repair kind of mod, I like using what is the name of the mod? The one that gives you AI bots that walk around your base. The only problem is if you're building a starship base like I'm building right now, every time you add a block it screws with their mechanics, so you end up not able to use it on those kind of ships once they get above a certain size. But if I'm going to use the nanobot mod, I'm going to use it just for welding. Just to weld up the stuff that, you know, welding can be crazy. It could be a crazy amount of welding. For example, if you're doing a giant bumblebee, But let's put our solar panels to the sun. I forgot that there weren't hydrogen engines in this one. There. I'll give the bee some energy. This battery, where that's put. Oh yeah, it's doing great power-wise. When I build the giant bumblebee wings, it'll be even better. Okay, then I guess we can go straight to welding with Ian.
Inventory full.
Things I'm looking forward to most in the next one would be area welding and ship welding. Oh, this would be so much better if I could use a ship to do some of this welding for me. High capacity cargo. Yeah, that would make life so much easier. And would give me a reason to actually manufacture a steel plate rather than use backpack welding. Probably the best thing about Space Engineers 1 and 2 is that everybody can have style. You don't like that? There are ways around combat. You want to build crazy builds? There's ways to do that. And if you don't want to build, but you still want to shoot stuff, there's ways to do that. It's one of the best make your own fun kind of games. And we won't talk about the number of hours I have in SE1. I can tell you that when I get done here, I take a 20-30 minute lunch break and I get on YouTube and stream SE1 after that. I'm actually playing through Sarek's Irium series right now on Space Engineers 1. If anyone's interested in joining me on YouTube around 12:30 to 3:30. I say around because I tend to run over here on Twitch, which then makes me late on YouTube.
Inventory full.
Come on, roll it. One thing I can tell you, I always play in survival. I have used creative mode to build one thing. I think fair built it in first, and then I used creative to refine it. Didn't work the way I wanted it to with time.
Inventory full.
Well, I have kids and work and all of that, but being blind kind of limits the work I do, and I've never been a big gives me a little bit more time to play than a lot of people. So I cannot type today for nothing.
Inventory full.
We'll just stick with the word more for my hours on SE1. I cleared the 2,000 mark a while back. I don't have as many hours as certain other streamers that I know the names of, that I watch, but I have my share, plus 3 or 4 other people share. I have a freshman in college and a freshman in high school.
Inventory full.
My youngest has cerebral palsy and I'm blind, so my wife's job is to take care of us cripples. And she hates it when I say that. Yeah, I don't have that kind of hours. I have Space Engineers as my favorite game, and every time I decide to play another game, I end up coming back to this one when I finish that game. And finding Space Engineers was a fluke in the first place. Probably would have never bought the game if I hadn't accidented into it. I pay for the Xbox Game Pass, and Space Engineers was on there, and I thought, sure, I'm looking for something to play right now, and now I'm thoroughly addicted, as my wife would put it.
Inventory full.
On and on the welding goes. Oh, and when Build Planner comes into Space Engineers 2, it will be a degree of nice that
Inventory full.
I I don't even want to think about how much I miss Build Planner. Before I lost most of my eyesight, I was a computer programmer, so I understand that situation.
Inventory full.
It's hard to read code, though, when you can't read. Because of your eyes, anyway. I guess it'd probably be really hard if you couldn't read at all. But anyone who's coded will tell you that coding is its own language, so you probably could learn to read code without learning to read. I mean, it's counterintuitive, but you could probably do it. Be like learning French without learning English. Oh, server admin. The other side of IT. I briefly worked a help desk for a company, and let's just say I don't do well with the computer illiterate sometimes. They think I expect too much of them.
Inventory full.
I spent most of my time programming in C#, or sorry, C++, with forays into C++ or C# as toward the end of my time coding. Though I did do some Java coding, but not much. Though I do know quite a few other languages. And not the I asked GTP to, or GP, whatever it is, to write my code like my nephew uses. I actually know how to code the stuff. I know how to code in C++ stuff. Do I sound bitter? I'm not bitter.
Inventory full.
Have a good day, man.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. There's half of the back welded. Maybe some on the inside that still needs welded, but the exterior's got a nice solid skin on it now.
Inventory full.
On and on we go. I am glad that I had enough silicone to get all the glass welded. Well, I don't actually think I did finish some. Don't think I actually did finish welding the glass in, did I? Nah, no, I didn't think I did. Just enough to get it functional. Just what I said about the whole ship is it's getting to the point where I could just fly it to the next sector if I wanted, but I really think I'm just gonna sit in here and slowly finish it. And when the rotors come in, I'm gonna put the giant wings on to close in the top. It'll look really neat, I think. I think it will look really neat.
Inventory full.
Next, when I came underneath, I saw that one. We'll get the thorax done here. I believe the thorax is the bottom part and the abdomen is the middle part. Sounds right. My nature science class was a long time ago.
Inventory full.
And we are burning through that. Actually, we are literally burning through the iron if you think about it. Since, you know, part of welding is melting the metal significantly. At least in real life.
Inventory full.
Next time I find uranium, I will dump everything, including iron, to get it. I see the backside's not getting welded at all on that stuff because of the way it's put together. Because of the way that 2x1 slopes are done in this game.
Inventory full.
Excuse me. Oh, at the wrong end of the thing for my brain.
Inventory full.
Alright, that side is all yellow. That side is not.
Inventory full.
I do like that you can fly up to any conveyor port, have access to your inventory, rather than conveyors not having access, requiring you to put the cargo terminals or cargo containers everywhere like you do in Space Engineers 1.
Inventory full.
Oops, right into that. Alright.
Inventory full.
Where are we at time-wise? We got lots of time yet. Alright.
Inventory full.
20 times. To be fair, it is only 20 metric tons. Since a metric ton is 1,000 kilograms versus a imperial ton, which is 2,000 pounds.
Inventory full.
Why does that matter? Well, for starters, kilograms are significantly less than pounds, and kilograms are less than a pound, as they're half as many. So a metric ton is only a quarter that of a imperial ton. For the
Suit energy low.
average American, that's a weird thing to know. All right. Grab some more iron.
Inventory full.
Just working my way up the slant here. Oops, forgot to click.
Inventory full.
13. Okay, just one little off there. Yeah, we have a really nice shape to our bug. Not a shape I've ever built before, or a giant insect before. But sometimes you look at something and go, yeah, that makes sense.
Inventory full.
Last few streams, I have ran into the one problem I actually have with streaming. I love streaming. I like talking to people. I like all that part of it. But when you're streaming and you're making progress like this and everything's going great, sometimes you just really don't want to stop. But you have a schedule. And then you can't come back to it until the schedule says so. And sometimes that is mildly frustrating. I want to play! You can't. I want to play! But you can't play. I guess that's only a problem if you really enjoy the game you're streaming. Of course, if you don't enjoy the game you're streaming, why are you streaming it? Alright, I guess we're taking the Heartbreaker back out, because we are out of iron again. Let's go see if we can break the Heartbreaker again. I forgot to turn the batteries on. All right. Guess we'll go toward the silver asteroid because it's the one I ended up pointing at. It seems awful small for useful, but we'll check it out. Anyway, uranium so badly. Nickel and ice. But not else. Iron. And one of the ways you can tell I'm a dad is when the times I chose to stream are times when my kids are in school. Times when my house is mostly quiet. Any house with 3 dogs in it is never going to be fully quiet. Alright, iron, iron, iron. Well, that's interesting. Ah, silver was inside of a cave. But no iron, not finding iron so easily. Where is the iron? Alright. I marked it has iron. It has iron on it. It's just a large asteroid. Well, may not be able to find it this time. There's the silver. Oops. Glad you were going slow. Blasted off the whole front end of the ship again. Alright, well, I'm not finding the things that says it's here this time, so, Is there anything in here but copper? Is there anything here including copper? There's the copper. Uraniums and iron. In that order. Come on, uranium. Silver. That's important, actually. Not that I think we need it, because we don't really need silver. But we'll mark it anyway. There's iron. More silver. And more silver. And ice. There we go. All right. Toast equipment. We're doing inventory. Heartbreaker. Lots of cargoes. Drill. There's a couple cargoes that aren't full. Alright. Except for drill. Alright. Drill panel. Drill's back on. There's the drills, absolutely freaking out. Cargo, 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 drill. Cargo, cargo, drill, drill, connector. Drill, drill, drill. So when I am seeing everything is full, except for the drills. Yes. Yeah, I am doing that. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's full. Off we go. Start at 28 kilometers and accelerate through 26. Take roughly 3 kilometers to stop. Oh. Still no uraniums. I got the Heartbreaker really full this trip. Considering it's all yellow instead of all blue, we were coming in from the top. Alright. Alright, just give me 1 second here. And pop off. Actually. Just unload. Alright. Now. Again, back to welding.
Inventory full.
One more section here.
Inventory full.
All right. I wonder as I go through how many unwelded blocks I'll end up finding after I've decided I'm done. Because we are really actually making lots of progress. Weld-wise.
Inventory full.
Oops, went inside. Didn't mean to do that time. All right.
Inventory full.
Cubes. So I don't know why I'm coming underneath. There's a place up top I could do this too.
Inventory full.
But apparently I like swinging underneath there. What's more is
Inventory full.
I probably could weld that from the inside. See how badly the inside's unwelded. I knew it would have unwelded spots. Where are we? There we go.
Inventory full.
Next.
Inventory.
Straight across.
Inventory full.
Alright.
Inventory full.
Okay, that is all welded. Well, come on, just weld.
Inventory full.
There we go. We are running out of time today.
Inventory full.
And we did not find uranium. Not once. Just by taking the time to look for it. Once seriously, once just in case. But we did stop and look for it.
Inventory full.
Oh yeah. Loads and loads of progress.
Inventory full.
Okay.
Inventory full.
I want weld. I don't know what to do on that corner. But, you know, whatever works. So there's 3 more, looks like.
Inventory full.
Suit energy U. Suit energy U. That leaves just a half block right there.
Inventory full.
And there. Okay. Gee. Actually, I don't need that. Don't really need to load up on one more load, but I'm going to anyway.
Inventory full.
Let me just do this across the back till we run out.
No suit energy.
Oh no, I just died. Yeah. was out of energy. Oops. It happens. Burned a clone.
Inventory full.
Alright. So this week, or for today, I guess we'll be back on Thursday, which is still this week, but that's where we're going to leave it today. As we enter our construction area. The bee is taking shape. Its thorax is completely welded now. The head is completely welded. We've just got to do a little bit of the abdomen. And some of the legs. And then the 23rd, we get the mobile blocks, which will make which will allow us to put the wings on this bad boy. So we'll have even more solar energy. We'll put some lights on here, and we will have a absolutely rockin' jump ship. But that will be next time and in the future. I stream Space Engineers in the morning, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to noon here on Twitch. And after a short break, I get back on YouTube and stream Space Engineers in the afternoon, which is my Irian playthrough, Tales of Valencia, from 12:30 to 3:30. They're on YouTube. So, as always, I'm the Blind Gaming Guy, and until next time, I hope your days go great.